Hello, everyone. I'm LeAnne with Crafty Kitty Vintage. We're on Sabrina's channel today, and that's Sabrina right there. We are having a few little technical issues. We're working on it. And let me mute that. Okay. So yeah, Sabrina's just working on her microphone sound issue, and but I thought we decided I would go on and you can look at her and we'll see what we can do in the meantime. So thanks for coming by. If you're still here, Bonnie, hello. I know Kathy was peeking in because she's still in her show. It was nice of her to come by. And yeah, we do have a new name for our show. We're really excited to unveil it. You saw it on the thumbnail space holder. It is Kitty Deals Vintage Variety. Kitty Deals Vintage Variety, or you could just say Kitty Deals Vintage. It's sort of a combination of our two channel names. Hi, Kitty Mr. Hedgehog. Hi, Val M. Thanks for coming by. How's your day been? Sabrina's quiet because she's working on her microphone sound issues, and I'm here just winging it by myself. So let's see, what can I tell you? It's been another sunny day here in Seattle. It's nice and comfortable but still warm, you know. Some people might wear a sweater. I'm not wearing a sweater today. And because it's just one of those what we call bonus days here in the Northwest where sometimes the rest of the country gets a little cooler for fall, and while we normally do too, sometimes we'll have a little extended summer, which is fun. Hi, Sandy. And I try to get out in it as much as possible, even if it's just sitting by a window or sitting out on the deck for a little while with the cats. And they love to, lay in the sun, of course. So, yeah, because very soon around here it'll be cloudy all the time and cooler. We don't get really cold, like freezing temperatures very much, maybe a couple days in the winter. But most of the time it's nice and comfortable. But the grayness gets to us sometimes, some more than others. So Val had both rain and sun, but warm. Yeah, a lot of times well, it's usually more spring, I'd say, are those kind of unpredictable weather days where you have just about every kind of weather in one day. Um, some of those get like that. Santa Barbara County, California. Yeah, breezy and cool. To hear that. I'll be down in LA on November 2nd through the 11th, and that'll be a good time. I'm going down to dog sit for some friends over that first weekend, and then see my daughter a little bit. And hopefully, I'll be meeting up with Kate and Julie if they have some time. Julie is with Day Trip Vintage Co., and that's her channel name. And Kate is Releve Vintage, and they have always been so welcoming and supportive of me and everyone that I know. So they live down in the LA area, so I hope to meet up with them while I'm down there. No fog monster today, but probably tonight. Yeah, we had a lot of smoke actually, which one morning was like mixed with so much humidity this fall that it was like smog. Um, that really like limited the visibility around here. But I know what you're talking about, like especially up in the Bay Area. Um, Summer and fall can be really foggy. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun to go down, and I try to go to down every other month because I'm new to being an empty nester, and so my younger daughter moved down there in February, and she just turned 24, and I miss her a lot, probably more than she misses me. So I like to get down there as often as I can, every couple months, to say hi and not be too much interface. But this particular time, actually, while I'm down there, she will be going to New York for a couple days for work. So it's going to be a whole thing where I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do my dog sitting. She's gonna pick. I'm gonna take her to the airport. She's gonna be there for a couple days. Then she's gonna get back, and I'll have a couple days with her. So it's kind of running around. Holy fog. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever heard that term before. Is that a commonly used? Yeah, I bet you love the fog and the mild weather. Yeah, but it's even warmer in Santa Barbara, which is really nice. The best of both worlds, I think. Speaking from a little bit of now hearing about things like that. Hopefully, you guys can hear me well. I'm using a microphone, and usually Sabrina uses the earpiece with a microphone, but she was having trouble getting it to work today. Um, so she's working on that now. Hi, Stacy May. Thanks for coming by. And Sandy. If I didn't, I know I said hi to Sandy. And I don't know if you came over from Jen and can she connect with her sound? Well, without the microphone, I don't know. I don't think she was able to before, which is why she was using the microphone. I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you. I had to check because sometimes I had it charged up until right before we went on, but you never know. Yeah, and hopefully it won't be too loud. Today's the day they decided to work in the attic of our house, installing central AC. This house didn't have it, and um, we're getting it, which is great. Because sometimes on the third floor of this house, it gets really toasty up here. So it'll be nice to sort of, you know, centrally control the heat all over the place. So we're going to have our usual, when we do get going, we're going to have our usual, um, yeah, she did a few fixes, but maybe she'll see that. I love her top, by the way. I love the floral print. I need to get back to, thank you. I need to get back to wearing more interesting clothes. For the longest time, I wore a uniform at work, and then I I love cottons. I like breathability, and then I got like read Sabrina's lips. I thought about that. She could just show her item and like do some sign language and type in some things, and she looks great. Look at that. She was worried about her lighting earlier, but the lighting's much better. Um, So I was saying I got kind of lazy about my wardrobe. Hi, Kathy. Sabrina's working on her sound. Gosh, the light looks perfect. Um, but we're just chatting for a minute until we can get that figured out. So I got kind of lazy with my clothes because I always had to wear like a coat uniform at work, and then we had to wear like all black. So I just bought whatever was cheap, breathable, could withstand a lot of washings, and was black. And so I did that for so many years, like eight years. Um, and then the pandemic, and then so everything was shut down, and then um, different circumstances in life led me to not. Well, first I didn't feel comfortable going back when they went back, but then other things happened in life, so I haven't gone back to that. In fact, I need to renew my license as an esthetician this month, this coming month, but I am kind of not sure if it's worth. I mean, it's not that expensive to do it, but I'm not sure if it's worth it if I'm not actually going to go back to it. And but the downside is if I don't renew it and I do decide to go back to it or do some kind of form of it, even part time, then I'll have to retake all of the board tests and state boards. So I won't do that because that is way too much. First of all, it costs a lot more money, and then so that was a chance of not passing, especially since I've been out of school for a while. So I'll probably renew it. So if you ever have skincare questions, hit me up. Obviously, I can't examine your skin, but I can give some somewhat expert advice on it. Um, so see what else I can talk to you about. If you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to chat away about that. We do on this channel or on our show alternate between our channels. So this week we're on Simon Says Let's Make a Deal, Sabrina's channel. Next week we'll be on mine. So if you haven't already checked out my channel, please do Crafty Kitty Vintage, and then consider subscribing. That way you get and hitting the bell so you get notifications just in case you lose track of time, and it'll remind you when we're on, and you can just come and hang out. We like to say we're pretty casual here. We do have rules as far as how the offer ups and things like that go, but you can always ask questions, and we just try to be as accommodating as possible without. So, what's with the new name? So, we just decided to name the show because we hadn't had a name for the show. So, we just decided to name it, and we tried to come up with something that would be a combination of our two channels or have some kind of relationship to our interests. And we came up with Kitty Deals Vintage Variety. And it might just be shortened to Kitty Deals Vintage because maybe it's a little too long for some people. But we both really like cats. We both really are feline aficionados. So we knew cats or kitties had to be in the name somewhere. And then Deals just comes from her name, her channel name, and also Kitty Deals. It kind of sounds like, the kitty is giving you deals. So that was kind of a little play on words. And then obviously vintage. We wanted vintage in it somewhere because that's what we focus on. Now, I will say not everything is vintage that I show, but I'm going to say probably 90% of it is, and the rest is vintage inspired or can fit into a vintage decor. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was we after we started the show, we took many weeks to figure out a new name for the show. We wanted to name it right away, but we couldn't make a decision. So we finally did. So that's exciting because you want to, have a brand basically. So, and we hope to have guests. So we're, looking forward to that time when we can ask people to come on as guests, and we can kind of reciprocate because I've been on other people's channels, and I'd like to bring them over to mine. So I'll kind of go over, unless you have other topics of discussion that you want to talk about. I'll just go over some of our usual ways of handling our sales, and that is we both use PayPal for invoicing. We both use Pirate Ship for calculating the shipping and getting you the best rate across the different types of shipping that there are, and that, of course, calculated depending on weight and volume, basically the measurements of the package, as well as where it's going to, how far it has to travel. I do ship from Washington State, and Sabrina's on the other side of the country in Ohio. So those are the locations that we ship from. Lowest rate I usually get for shipping like a very small item is about around $4 um, for like a 3 ounce. Let's say you bought like some jewelry or something like that, and then it kind of goes up from there. So yeah, most of you are aware of that. We um, we both do offer open box. So if you decide that you're picking up a brooch today and you decide, well, I'd rather wait until the end of the month and see how much I accumulate in other shows that you see of ours, you might pick up something in another show on a different week that we do. And as long as it's with us and not with both of us, it has to be one or the other. We can combine those items, and that therefore combined shipping sometimes can be a much lower rate. Or let's say you have a time of the month that you like to pay your bills, or you need to wait until the end of the month for whatever reason. Both of us are very accommodating with that. All you have to do is let us know. Um, I know at least I will go ahead and send the invoice unless I hear otherwise from you. And you can even, after you see that invoice, say, "Hey, do you mind if we wait?" And that's no problem. I just want to know, or just get it out as soon as possible. That way you can pay it, and I usually send things right away, right after it's paid, within a day, so that we can get those items to you in case you are just anxious to have them. You have an occasion or whatnot. So yeah, that is how that works. And we do offer up style here, pretty much for everything, because that gives everyone an opportunity to put in their best price. And that way, we're not leaving anyone out by, the person with the fastest internet enters in the claim and gets it right away. So this way, we do offer up style. You can put in your price. We can see how it goes for give it a few minutes if there's more than one person interested, and then we'll do a countdown and close the sale for that item. So that's how that works. Let's see what else I might need to tell you. Oh, that was interesting. Did you guys see the light flash? Um, the We live not far from an airport. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Um, we like to be accommodating, definitely. There's no reason not to. It's just communication. Live near an airport, and so a plane just flew by and blocked the sun for a second, and it flashed the light. We're not super close to it, but we're definitely in the flight path, and did not know that until we moved here. It works. That's that. Oh, I suppose I could start showing items if you want, or we can just chat and wait for Sabrina. I don't care either way. I have no place to go or to be, and luckily the guys working in the attic are being quiet at the moment, so maybe they're done. We'll have central AC in a moment. Sabrina, hello. You're back. Still quiet. No. Oh no. Darn it. You just want to show things? Like, here it is. Oh, I hear something. No. Hi, Helen. How are you? Sabrina's having a little trouble with her sound. We're trying to work it out. So we're just chatting. You were sure busy the other day on your channel and Trisha's channel and Jen. No. Sorry. I wish I could fix it. You have a Best Buy nearby? You can run and buy a new microphone? What do you want to do? I guess you can hear me. Okay. You could do sign language. Just a second. My daughter's texting me and I have to tell her I'm on a show. Not ignoring her. Okay. I wonder if I should just go on. What do you think? Hi, Apple. Is there a built-in microphone on her computer? John will, sure, she'll answer you, John. I think that one wasn't working before, and that's why she did an external mic. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Do you have a whiteboard? Awesome. How's it going, Apple? Sabrina needs a microphone. Darn it. Well, I can. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. I don't mind just showing items, and if you want to show, I don't know how we would do that. Show items and type in information. I don't mind doing that. Just oh, oh, do you see that, Sabrina? What John was suggesting? You want to try that? Okay, great. Yeah, Apple. I know you're working out that card issue. Why are you annoyed at Chase? Are they not helping with the PayPal thing? Yeah, Sabrina has no sound. We're gonna try this. John is a problem solver. It might not be the absolute best solution, but it might be the solution that we have. So that's okay. We'll take it. Yeah. Yeah. You want to do that, Sabrina? You can call me and then we'll do it. Yeah. Hi, Simi. How are you? We're dealing with some sound issues from Sabrina's computer, so she might be calling me, and then we'll do the sound that way. I know, tech. Yep, that's why there's a lot of jobs in tech these days, right? Okay, so I went over the info, so we're all good there. Unless anyone has any questions as we go, just shoot out the questions. No big deal. So I have first a cute little stone critter. It's a beagle. Oh, use your phone for the whole broadcast? I don't know. Can you do StreamYard on your phone? I think so. I just haven't done it. Yeah. What do you think, Sabrina? No? Yeah, you can do StreamYard. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sweet little puppy. It's a beagle. I'm starting it at $8. It was part of my mother's collection. We had a beagle back in 1986. Her name was Tiffany. And I think this was probably a gift that she received. It is a stone critter beagle. There's the stone critter tag and an old price tag and the USA, made in USA. So they are composite. They This one has a stamp in it, and I was trying with a loop to read the date, and I think it says 88 or 80. It could say 86. Not exactly sure, but yeah, very sweet eyes, very nice detail in the nose. Oh, so you had to cancel your card and get a whole new card, and then hopefully you're getting refunded what was charged on your PayPal. So this one's in really good shape. Some of them are like were played with that I've seen, but this one it looks like a tiny bit of paint loss on the back, but I think it also could have come that way too. It was in a little curio cabinet when I found it. The label is kind of coming off a little bit. All its age there by that little label. So it's very specific. Somebody who collects little dog figurines might like it. But somebody who has a beagle especially would really probably enjoy this one. We'll see what she decides to do. Maybe she sent Stu to the store. What do you think, Sabrina? Did you send Stu to the store to get you a new mic? So we're gonna pass on this little guy for 8. Let me know in the chat if you decide you're interested. Oh, sure. I didn't think of that. That could work. Or I don't know if Sabrina wants me to put in the, if or Sabrina wants to put in prices. What, I know she probably didn't think of it because I wouldn't either if I was working on an issue. So don't worry about it, Sabrina. Don't worry about, not thinking about it. I totally get that. Whatever you can do. Oh, he's out of town. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'm gonna mute for just a second. Okay, I'm back. John was just warning me that the workers that are putting in the AC are braising something, and it might smell burning for a minute. He decided to turn on the bathroom fan to try to mitigate that a little bit, and but at least they're quiet, which is nice. No worries, Sabrina, no worries. And I don't know if you want to make me make the screen big for me or not. That's fine. It's working this way too, but it's fine. So I have a very mid-century chrome piece here, and you might know exactly what it is if you've used one or seen one before. It is a Corningware warmer, like for a buffet. It is chromed. It, unfortunately, I do not have the dish that goes in it, but in my research, came to see that it accommodates a 6.5-inch Corning, like cornflower blue, there's different designs, dish. And then, of course, the little sterno can would go there. And this one looks really in good shape. So this came out of my parents' house. This was in a cupboard. I didn't have time or thought to look for the dish that went with it. I know it was probably there. And it was probably yeah, look at the shine. It was probably a wedding gift from 1967. I don't recall ever seeing this used, but I'm not going to say it wasn't used. It does have a couple spots. I washed this off, but it has a couple spots when you look closely on the chrome, and it's mostly where you would put the pot. So like the edges there are really clean and nice, and over here too. And then there's sort of this hard plastic stuff. And yes, the starting bid, thank you, is $10. So I'm hoping that somebody's interested. Thank you, Sandy. I'm sorry. I know I didn't say that right away. So, not only could you actually use it for its intended purpose, but you could enjoy it for its awesome mid-century look because the legs are nice. A little scuffing there, it looks like, from being in the cupboard. But yeah, non-cooking self, exactly what I was gonna say. So put a planted potted plant, or a candle, or a whole display inside. Yeah, starting bid 10. Thanks, Sandy. Might as well let Sabrina relax, and she could call me when she wants to show her stuff. So yeah, I had this in my cupboard, and I thought, when am I ever going to use it? I don't have the Corningware that goes in it, but I know a lot of people really love that mid-century vibe. So I saw some others for a little bit more. I thought $10 might be a good start, and we'll see. And I did try to shine it up. Of course, now I'm getting some fingerprints on it. So just know that if you see that, it'll it will come off. And let's see, there is a little spot of oxidation right here. But considering how much humidity is in the air around my parents' house, and this sat in the cupboard for 50 years, having one little spot of oxidation on a piece like this is kind of amazing to me. So that is my second one. Yeah, you could do a lot of fun stuff with it. Oh, look at I was going to show you, look at the screw heads. They're a little bit different than a normal Phillips head. They're like or three instead of four nubs. I thought that was interesting. All right. Yeah, it's very, very shiny. So that's my second one. Sabrina, what do you think? You want to call me and you can, oh, there you are. You're calling me. There you go. I'll put you on speaker. You can switch over and we'll see how that works.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to finally speak to you. So can everyone hear me okay?
I can.
Oh,
we'll see.
Great.
We'll see if they can.
Well, thanks, John, for having this idea. Great idea. I could do it on my phone. I tried that once. I hated it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I could do that. So if this doesn't work, let me know because I could do it on my phone. It's not as good as the other, but I could do it.
Okay.
I do have my items. I went kind of small this Thursday.
That's good. Let me ask Sandy real quick. Do you want to continue modding for us? I don't want to put too much pressure on you, or we can do what we usually do, just type in for each other. So you let us know, Sandy, and then Sabrina, switch us over so you're big, and then go on ahead. They say you sound good.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to start with these salt and peppies. And while I was doing absolutely nothing and Sandy was doing all the work, I could have measured them. They're 4 inches tall. And they are older, so they do have some wear.
Cute.
But they are in relatively great condition.
Okay.
They do have their stamp on the bottom. They are Japan. There is the salt. Again, they're 4 inches tall. And these are going to start at $10.
Okay.
These are the big ones.
Thanks, Sandy. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. I do have some other ones that are coming up later that are the salt and peppies, but of different ingredients.
Oh,
that
different
would go
spices?
Great with these spices. That's what I was trying to think of.
They are ingredients too. Do you want to? Are you able to highlight the thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was. Okay, cool. Oh, look, we get to see Sandy's pupper. Thank you, Sandy.
Aw.
Those are so cute, and there's not a lot of wear to them.
No, they're in great condition.
Yeah, they're great.
And they yeah, they're in wonderful condition. And you do know that the hats come off, and that's how they get filled. They're nice and clean.
They're very kitschy too, for those who like kitsch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So if you collect salt and pepper shakers, these are an absolute must-have. Like I said, I have others that I'm going to be showing today that would go great with these. But these are the 4-inchers, and they're in really good condition compared to ones that I've seen. But I don't see any interest. Hi, Larry.
Hello, Larry.
So we're going to pass on those. And then I'm going to bring up the little Tanala style. It's not marked Tanala, but it sure looks like it. And it's only going to start at $5.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah. I'm going to measure it. But 3 1/4 inches long. That's right, Cass. Not sure what the hole is from, but that was done during manufacturing.
Great. I don't know if you heard that, but it was our smoke detector. And I can't mute, so. Oh boy, life. Okay. You can switch the banner.
It started at 5, Sandy. That's okay.
Yeah, no worries. That's really, really cute.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, DM, how's it going?
Hi, Donna Maria.
I know lots of our friends are hanging out today.
All right. Well, we'll pass at this, and we'll go back to LeAnne. And I forgot something, so I'm going to run downstairs and grab it, LeAnne.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, that's working out pretty well so far. And thank you, Sandy, for helping us out with the modding skills that you have. I appreciate that. So I have, speaking of styles of things, I don't know. Yeah, clear the screen for us, Sabrina, if you get a chance. I don't know if you would call this Murano style or not. It is cased glass. It is a paperweight. Oh, good. Thanks, Michelle, for letting me know. And thanks, Jen and Kathy, for sending us. We had some technical issues with Sabrina's phone, but we figured out a temporary solution, or not Sabrina's phone, Sabrina's microphone and sound. So anyway, this is a beautiful glass paperweight. I'm starting it at $18. It is signed and dated. And I did my homework on the comps, so I'm starting it at 18. It's a beautiful, I hope that it comes through on my camera. It has some beautiful shimmery glass in there, and it's a really deep blue with a couple different shades of blue, I would say, or at least that's how it appears. And then the casing of the paperweight heart is clear, but it does kind of make it look like a light blue because of that blue inside. And I do somewhat as well. I feel like I'm dozing off sometimes, Sammy, but you've been going through so much with your pneumonia. It's just on your health. I'm so sorry that you've been struggling. Hopefully you're getting better. I know it takes a lot of time to get that work through your system. So 2008, it's KCSARC. I don't know what that stands for. I love, though, the way it's sort of what it's pressed onto. It looks like wood. when they made it, they gave the bottom a little bit of a textural detail, which I think is really fun. And then you can see how it was pulled here. And then kind of, some instrument probably to make the divot there. There's no chips or cracks or scratches. It's very smooth. It's 3 inches across and 3¼ inches tall. And it sits, see if I can show it, like a little bit of an angle so that the point of the heart goes down. So it makes it for a nice display on your shelf or your curio cabinet, wherever you display your beautiful glass pieces. So that one is starting at 18. It is case glass paperweight. That is awesome the way you phrased it. Hi, Mary. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. I saw that my items from you are on their way. I'm so excited to add those kitty paintings to my gallery wall. And everything. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry, Simhi. She has just been struggling with that pneumonia. Hi, Jeanette. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, did you know, Sabrina, that Jeanette was in Springfield? I don't know. It's probably a ways from you, but yeah. Do you still have the phone there, Sabrina?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries. You're just muted, probably.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's neat.
Springfield's not that far from me.
Nice. I just had this pretty paperweight, and I think we're gonna pass. I think we spent enough time showing that, so we'll save it for the recap. And I do have a lot of jewelry in tonight's sale, so hopefully you'll find something that you like, that is your style, and is at the right price. I have a couple rings from my mom's jewelry box. They're both sterling silver, 925 marked, 925. And I'm starting them at $16 choice. So this is a choice of these it's a choice. So you bid what you're willing to pay on one of the rings. And if you have the highest bid, then you choose first. So the first one is this really neat flower design with a little bit of detail on the edges with a little leaf and a little scroll piece. And then it has a bit of a thinner back, which is lovely. It's about a 7.5, I'm going to say. This ring mandrel has a little bit of a spacer back here. So it makes some rings that aren't as thick all the way around, makes some rings sit funny on it, but I've played with it enough that I know that it's a 7.5. All right, I have that choice, and then the other choice is this sort of Celtic knot or braid style, and you can see that sits at about a 10. So thank you. Yes, sterling silver choice. 16. 16 is the choice. Start. I will show you what they look like on. There's that one. That one's the 7.5. And then, oh, I see you, Sabrina. And then this is the 10. The 10 fits me on because I have long, thin fingers. This fits me there. Now I can fit it on my pointer finger, but it's a little loose. So while I like it, I decided I wasn't going to be able to wear it. So I'm going to see. I would lose it in a heartbeat if I tried wearing it. So they're both marked, like I said. This one is, where is it? Looked ahead of time. It's on the band. And you can see it right about there. And then the other also says, just like to show, just so you know where it is. one is marked right in here, 925. And they polish up nicely. I did give it a little quick swipe with my polishing cloth and shined it up nicely. So we can count down this one. Yes, Sandy, no worries. It happens with me all the time when I'm typing in a price. Oh boy, it's tricky. So we can type in going once. I'm thinking about, I don't know if I said this in the last show, thinking about getting a different camera. Right now I use my computer, which is a little bit more updated than my phone. Going twice. And we could just say sold to Sabrina. But she's the only bidder that I see. And then Sabrina can let me know which one she's interested in. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I put that in too. Oh, thanks, Donna Marie. I was looking.
External camera 1080.
I was looking for some tips on what to look for. Thank you, Sabrina. Which one would you like?
Both, please.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I have 2 girls, and Christmas is coming up.
Okay. I see. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. And we'll switch back to Sabrina. That was my 2.
All right. Trying to get my pen here. Okay, and I have a little dog set, and this is going to start at 12. It's a family dog, a family of dogs.
Oh, it's a dog family.
Yeah. That's a better way of saying
That's
it.
what you were going for, I know.
This is, I'm pretty sure this is Japan. It has a sticker on it. Can't really make it out. And it has seen better days.
Oh.
Trying to get it to where not so. Some of the fur has come off, but it's still adorable.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got Dad, and then you have the 2 little babies. They are still chained. There's one baby. Guess I left my clipboard downstairs. Here's the other little baby.
Oh, little baby.
So you've got 4 all together.
When I first saw these types of figurines, I thought, what's the deal with the chain? And why are they chained to their parents? I don't understand it.
And then after children, you're like, oh, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But people would look at you sideways if you ever did that out in the world, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the little toddler bungee halters, and that makes total sense. If they want to walk, yeah, let them walk.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to keep a rein on them, if you will, reined in. Yeah, that is really cute. I've never seen that particular
Right.
set.
There's no chips or cracks.
Great.
But some of the hair, the fur is wearing off.
Yeah, very sweet.
And the chain is still in good condition. I did not have to repair it at all. This is the bottom.
Sandy, I do not believe your hair looks like that most days. I find that hard to believe. Yeah.
The paint even looks pretty good.
Oh, good.
I don't see any interest in these either.
Yeah, sometimes you won't find them together like that.
No, the chain is broken and the
Hmm.
pups or kitties or whatever
They've wandered off.
long gone.
Hmm.
And my next item is going to be a little brooch. This is 1.5 inches, and it's a little skunk brooch.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
It
Oh,
is. The center has no rhinestones missing. I just wanted to double check. It has no rhinestones missing, but the entire center has rhinestones that go all the way down its body and all the way down its tail.
so that's the stripe, the rhinestones.
Mhm.
So sweet.
And it's 1.5 inches long. Here is the back. And this starts at $8.
Love figural brooches. I'm so tempted. I just love little animals and, depicted as brooches. Hello, Kathy. Thanks for coming over. And I know you sent people over to us. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at that little skunk. He's so cute. It's been a long time since I've seen an actual skunk in the wild, like a live skunk. They,
We see them on the side of the road a lot here.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is just super cute and a great price.
Yeah, I love the tail. How they did it with
Yeah.
the gold. Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, and it's got rhinestones all the way down the center of it.
Mm-hmm. Super cute.
All right, we're going to move back to LeAnne.
Alrighty. I have a fun piece. I showed this in one of my haul videos recently this week. It is a metal plate, a decorative plate, I assume meant to be a decoration, because it does have a place where you can put a hanger, and somebody did here. This is going to start at $12. And I don't know its origins, but it does appear to have a sort of a Polish style, um, Eastern European of some kind. Not exactly sure even of like the date. It is not marked. Looks like maybe it had a sticker at some time. And it does show signs of wear to the paint, like right here. The I think this is enameled first, and then the front appears to be hand painted. And the only wear I really see is along the edge, which is where the black paint is. And that would be an easy touch up if somebody wanted to touch that up with some black paint. I don't think that detracts from the piece at all. Um, and I don't think a touch up would detract from it either. I would have expected some of this to show wear, but I don't see any wear, which might lend you to think that maybe it's a newer piece, but I don't think it is. I think it's older. I just can't prove when it's from, unfortunately. It's a little over 9 inches in diameter. I would say 9 1/4. And it has some pretty birds and flowers. Lots of great colors. There's some teal and royal blue, and then some lighter robin's egg, or a little darker than that blue. And I love how the black works in there too. So it would be great hanging on the wall. You could use it like this too on your table. Put something in the middle. I'm gonna have to let the cat out in a minute. Door's closed because of the noise, and he wants out. A really neat plate, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love the edges.
Yeah, I love that style. I did a Google Lens. I did get some similar things, but with little birds. Nothing that seemed like it was a good match. And then I typed in some keywords, and I even asked our friend Angela from VOA Quest 18 or 10, 1910. He's scratching. Maybe if John's listening, he can run up and let the cat out for me. So many distractions. Anyway, love those little flowers. I asked Angela, she wasn't sure either. She thought probably Polish. It's Polish style, is what we're gonna say for now. We'll put that one aside. It doesn't even really appear to be faded at all. Sometimes the paint will have faded over time, but it's pretty bright, or what I think is probably. Yeah, what kind of metal? I don't know. Maybe tin. It's not really light, yet it's not super heavy either. So whatever metal they could probably, press in a mold and get that raised design, and then paint on the front. Thank you.
Hi, Linda.
Joey wanted out. Yes, hi, Linda. $12 start, just like Sandy said. Thanks so much, Sandy.
Beautiful birds.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of birds, if there's birds like looking like that wherever this was made. I'd like to know. All right, so I'm going to set that one aside, and we'll go on to another choice. This is choice of 2 different wooden cats that I have, carved wooden cats. We're starting at $10 for choice, $10. And they're both sort of lighter wood, which is why I'm letting them go. You probably are thinking, cats, why wouldn't you keep them? Well, I did buy them for my own collections, but then I just decided they weren't really fitting in. I think at the time I bought them, I wasn't quite sure what my house was going to look like, and now I kind of have settled into my design style. So this one was a lot lighter until I oiled it. So I decided to give it a little oil because it seemed like it was thirsty. And then it brought out this design on the wood. So I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it has this really unique pattern, and it is solid. It's a solid piece. It does have a few little cracks right there, and pretty much throughout the piece. I'm not sure how old this is, but it's pretty cute. There's his face. Has a little bit of a nick right there, which could, if you wanted to take some time, just sand that out. It's not something that I notice because, again, it's a natural material and it has its little imperfections already. So that's cat number 1. It's about this big. I would say, those big giant cinnamon buns that you get sometimes? It's as big as one of those. It's about 5.5 inches in diameter, not counting the ears. I'm not counting the ears. It's about the cinnamon bun cat. Yeah, it does sort of look Siamese to me too. Yeah. So, and this other one, I'm pretty sure I bought it from another reseller. It might have actually been Kathy. I can't remember. But this one is fun too. So this is your choice number 2. And this is a mama cat and a baby cat, kitten. And this one has a different kind of wood, different kind of carving, which is really nice. And it even has like a little knot there. And there's another spot of some wood character detail on the back. See that? So neat. And right here, and then it has this part of the natural wood. It's nicely carved. I think its little bendy head is the cutest. Well, it's pretty tall. Let's see how tall it is. I'd say it's a little over 9 inches tall here. And I just realized I didn't show the bottom of the other one. I can show that again. You can see the rings in the wood.
They're adorable.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how many, if you're a wood carver or carver of any material, but especially wood, how do you, there must be a lot of quote failed pieces because once you get in there, you don't know what you're going to reveal. If it's going to be something that you don't necessarily like in that spot because you're dealing with this material that you can't see through, and it's not consistent all the way through. So, like if you were, or even with stone, I suppose it's the same thing if it has any marbling. Um, and then it's really neat how it has sort of the stripiness, which, a lot of cats, you'll see that on them. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's just in the wood. They don't really feel it, maybe a little bit. So I have those two as choice for $10. How they look side by side. I think for the right decor, maybe you have lighter wood in your house or more natural materials, boho style. I think they'd fit into either of those options. Here's the bottom of this one. She has a rash. Do you think this one does? Or this one? Because of that. If you're one to appreciate natural materials, you'll like these. And they're not super heavy. I mean, they are solid wood, but they're not. I'd say this one's even heavier than this one.
Maybe the type of wood that is carved out of.
Yeah, could be. And you can see, I think you can see a little bit because this one's unfinished on the bottom, that it's a little more porous. So that's probably why there's a little more air in it. Those are my two kitties to choose from. And that's my two for this round.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this go around, I have a gold and purple flower brooch. And again, I forgot to measure. It's 2 inches.
Sometimes if you measure ahead of time, you forget or you write it down and can't find it. So
Yeah,
I've taken to just measuring on the fly.
Gold tone, and it is 2 inches, and it has purple stones in it. It may be amethyst because it's very close to that color. It has a big one here and a little one there. Now, this is an older brooch. It does have this V. Some people call it a Y. I call it a V.
Oh, nice.
More like a V to me, right there. So pretty. I will stem on it. It's got that little curly Q in it. And the petals, I didn't say what this starts at, did I? 14. This is 14. And the petals are curled up on the edges. As you can see, they're curled up. They're not just flat. So it has a lot of detail in it. You can see from the back.
Really nice. I love the filigree type petals on the flower.
Right.
Beautiful.
And I'm just checking the stones. They're not loose or anything. It's in great condition. Not seeing any entrance on that. My next item is going to be a gold tone cameo pierced earrings. These are studs. These are going to start at $8. Thanks, Sandy.
Oh, wow.
Measure these.
They're pretty.
These are a little over, just barely over half an inch. It just shows you how much they're sticking out past the fold there.
Oh, yeah.
They're lightweight. But we can pass on these and go back to LeAnne.
Right. I have both StreamYard and YouTube pulled up, and the difference is amazing. StreamYard, is sort of more real time, and then YouTube is lags behind quite a bit. It's interesting. Looking at something here. Okay. So I'm going to start these at $14, and it's choice of two different big brooches, and they are vintage inspired. They are not vintage, not vintage. Two very large brooches choose from, starting at $14. The first is a dragonfly. They're both what I call figural, which means they depict um, something in a certain figure. So this is very large. You can see how big it is. This is a dragonfly, obviously. It has several faceted rhinestones going on there. A couple of them are AB finish. So this is one choice. This is the dragonfly. We're starting them at $14 choice. And these are unworn. They don't have any wear marks. I don't believe they've been worn. They could be. They just don't have any signs of wear. They do have a C clasp. You can see here. That is as opposed to a safety clasp, which is the rollover type. Nice straight pin there. It's pretty secure. I mean, I don't feel like it's going to pop out, and the C goes around quite a bit there. profile. So from wing to wing, this one is 3.5 inches and about the same from nose to the tip of the tail. So you have that one. And then the second one to choose from is butterflies. And it's fun because they're three butterflies connected. And this one also has a bail on the back, so it can be a pendant, be worn as a pendant. Don't think the other one does. No, it doesn't. So this one has shades of teal going on and green. The body itself is a faceted green. And I would say the gold tone on this one is a little bit more of an antiqued gold. And all the rhinestones are there. I double checked, made sure they were all there. No signs of wear to the finish. You see the bail right up here, right here. See it from the side a little bit better. Now I can show how it might hang like this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is lovely, yeah. And that has a different pattern on the back than the other one. You can see how this one's a little bit yellower. This one's more of an antiqued gold, but they're both gold tone. Yeah, everyone's sleeping. It's okay. Lots of bling in these brooches that we're bringing today. Now this one is a baby. One is teenager. I'll show the other one again. So they're both pretty large, like I said, larger than your average brooch. You could just, put them in a frame, make a really nice wall hanging with them. You actually wear them. This one, I had decided to get this. I'm kind of in love with, going off on a tangent, kind of in love with Westmoreland glass right now. And so I had this dish and I decided to glue some cork in it just with tacky glue, which is water soluble. So if I ever wanted to remove it, I could do that. And then I was intending to put a little bit of fabric over it, but I haven't chosen my fabric yet. And then put a couple brooches on it.
Oh, that would be cute.
And put it, on the wall. So working on that. And that's part of why I want to get a new camera, is because I want to do some videos, maybe even some lives with a camera that's facing down. I know you can do it with your phone, but again, I'm not sure. Yeah, I could do it on the cork too. I just didn't know, how. I mean, it's beautiful cork. I just didn't know if I would like the look. I'm more partial to like lace or some kind of frilly thing. So I see Sabrina at 14. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
If anyone else is interested, I like cork too. But how did you like the look of the cork with the glass? To me, I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
It just
Looks fine.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try to put. I have other brooches that I want to display. You liked it with the brooch. Yeah, I thought it might be a nice thing to do because I really like the plate, but the inside's just the plain glass too. So, or you could do. If you ever had a plate and if you ever use Mod Podge and you want to like put something decorative in the middle, that is really nice to do. And again, if you decided you wanted to change it, all you have to do is soak it in water and it would come off the glass. So not like you're ruining it forever or anything. So we have the two choices of brooches. and we can count it down for Sabrina and let her choose what she likes. I always tell Sabrina she's my best customer because she's always buying my stuff. And now we do a show together, and so she gets to see everything I have. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate that. Bling, 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 as they say. All right, Sabrina, let me know which one you like.
The butterflies, please.
Okay, that's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.
All right, that was my first, I believe. My next item is the flower frog brooch. Sorry, flower frog. I don't know why I'm stuck on the brooch. It's $12, and I am going to include the vintage postcard. So this is a 3-inch flower frog starting at $12. It's vintage, it's metal, still has a lot of its green paint left, but it does have those spots where the green paint has come off. It's nice and sturdy, 3 inches in diameter. And then this is a really nice vintage Christmas postcard that I got from Jody Renshaw on one of her Whatnot sales. It is postmarked, and I'm trying to read the date, and I cannot. But it does have a 1-cent stamp here. Yeah, the flower frog's getting harder to find. I did reduce it from the first time I showed it. It says, best Christmas wishes from Minnie Porter. And it went to somebody in Mount Vernon, Maine. So I just thought I'd throw that in. I thought this was a really pretty sort of foiled, embossed postcard, and just to show you how easy it is to display your either old photos or postcards in these. You could do that, or of course you can use it as a flower frog as intended. They are fun just to sit on top of. You could stack some books or other decor items and then have this on top and then change this out depending on the seasons. Nice. This is A Joyful Christmas. Of course, there's that poinsettia. How many of you say poinsettia or poinsettia? A or B? What do you say?
B.
B.
Poinsettia.
Poinsettia. I grew up saying poinsettia, but I think as it's spelled, that's not quite right to pronounce it like that. I think poinsettia is probably technically correct. I find it interesting going along, in my life and hearing different pronunciations of words, and there's not necessarily any right or wrong. Poinsettia. I say poinsettia. All right. Well, that I think is my 2 for this round. Thank you.
All right. I have a pair of candle holders. They are clear glass and they're star shaped. And these are going to start out at $10. And these can be used year round or any holiday. Here's the bottom. these little nobules or little, looks like it's 2, 4, 5 of these little
Like little feet almost.
feet. Yeah, yeah,
Nubbins.
5 little
Little nubbins.
feet there. There's no chips or cracks or anything. All the candle wax has been cleaned off. And, I mean, they do have some weight to them. They're not crystal, but they are very nice glass candle holders. And what's nice is you do have the pair. These would be nice for Christmas with some nice candles in them. They'll be nice for 4th of July, for any time. Measure them. But 4.5 inches across and about 1.25 inches tall. They start at $10, and they are flawless. They have no issues whatsoever. I love that they have those 5 little feet.
Yeah. Gives it just an extra little something that makes it look more special.
Yeah, just something else to make them stand up just a little tiny bit, because they're not tall, but just an extra little detail that they put on there that they didn't have to, just to, give them some extra flair.
Yeah. I could see putting all kinds of little things in with the candle to, change it up. You could, put like a small little wreath of greenery, either plastic or real, around there, depending on how creative you want to be. Little pebbles or something like that. Lots of ideas.
Yeah,
Well,
they're really cute.
I understand that, Sandy. I often type something in the chat and then hit enter by reflex. And
I do too.
Yeah.
And then I have a nesting doll.
Oh.
And this is going to start at 14. This is in great condition. The only thing that I found wrong with this is a little bit of the paint has cracked off the very top. So this is going to start at $14. It does have a sticker on the bottom. And it says made in USSR. This is about 5.5 inches tall. Here's the sticker.
Oh, yeah. That dates it a little bit. Definitely vintage.
So this is the outside doll. Then you have this beauty.
Still a good size. I mean,
what?
I thought maybe we're showing the same one again because it looks almost the same size as the bigger one.
Yeah, I mean, they look almost identical.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, really shiny.
I mean, look at the glaze that's on them.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Like a lacquer finish. And
again, you have the paint loss on the top of the head. That's all I found wrong with them. Right at the top of the head on 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Then you've got this little one. And then one more.
I think nesting dolls are not that I'm looking for them very much, but I think they're harder to find these days too because people who have them in their collections and don't really give them up very often.
You would think that this is the last one.
Hmm. But no.
This is
But wait, there's more.
an inch and a half tall, but there's more.
Okay.
You've got this one.
Oh, the baby.
And that one is 3/4, a little over 3/4 of an inch, less than an inch.
Cute. Yeah, or I was thinking like dusting, like they were too abrasive with their dusting, maybe because it's just at the top.
Yeah, it's just at the top of the head.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. They could have been shaking them because they do make a sound when they're all together.
All right, so there's, how many was that?
I was just gonna ask. How
One,
many?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the most I've ever found.
That's great.
So 7 altogether, starting at $14.
Seems like it's just us and Sandy right now. I don't know.
Yeah, is anyone else here?
It's kind of quiet. It's kind of quiet. I was ahead of time. I was trying to think of some fun topics of conversation. Something did pop in my head, but now I can't. I cannot come up with it at this moment.
That was my 2.
You know, we like to be entertaining as well as just selling you and showing you things.
Well, is anyone else here?
Yeah.
Someone say hello. I don't.
Speak
maybe
up.
there's no one else here.
Maybe not.
Says 18, but maybe you're not here.
Yeah. Well, we'll take it if Sandy wants to hang out with us. We're in good company. Definitely.
That's right.
I'm gonna show this bridge set again with the 4 little dishes. I did lower the price since I showed it last. 15 is gonna be the start this time. It does have its original box. I'll show that first. It is a decorative paper, excuse me, that's over this sort of thick cardstock. Yes, John, you're not expected to necessarily do anything. He's actually working right now because it's only 3:35. It's still in his work day. So this is where there was probably some sort of price tag from a department store. It does say made in Czechoslovakia. Hi, Georgia. That's okay. Yeah, you be in and out. Nice of you to say hi.
Yeah.
And there's inside of the top of the box. Could make a nice, decorative thing if you want to use it that way. It's probably just been sitting in someone's cupboard forever. And here are the little dishes. They're clear.
I'll be right back, LeAnne.
They're pressed, and we're starting this at $15 for the set. Okay. And this is the clubs. So somebody told me it was probably ashtrays before, or meant to be individual ashtrays, like if you're playing a game of bridge or hearts or some other card game. Each person would have their own suit dish. Another option is to use it for little snacks. You could, of course, use them for your jewelry, display these any way you like. They're still beautiful, even if you're not setting a table for a card game. You could even display them in the box if you care to. Yes, of course, Donna Maria is still here too. Thank you for saying hi. Again, there's your diamond. And then we have hearts, my favorite. There's no chips or cracks or really any sign of wear. These are pressed glass. Made in Czechoslovakia, according to the box, which does appear to be original. Because it even has little imprints of these dishes inside, so you know they've been sitting in storage. And these, yes, thank you, Sandy. Set of small dishes, whatever you want to do with them. Here's the top of the box again. Has a little corner staple, which is fun because it keeps the corners from coming apart. See a lot of corner staples in boxes these days. A little bit of wear there. Right. Set it aside for now. Yeah, John is my dude. He's usually watches and helps with technical issues, which is really nice. And he helps me a lot with posting on YouTube, getting my stuff organized. Because honestly, that was something that was holding me back from doing this for so long. Was I didn't think I could handle the technology, the social media, behind the scenes stuff, because it can be a little daunting for somebody like me who hadn't kept up with all the goodies, all the computer stuff. Okay, I have a lot of Wade Whimsies to show you this round, and it's a lot of 4 for $10 start. So a lot of 4 Wade Whimsies for a $10 start. And a couple of these, I believe, are a little older than some of the others. So I'm going to show you what I think is the oldest one. And I'm just going by the type of glaze, because they reuse the molds over time, but the glaze is usually what I've found in my research, varied over the years. So this is a chimpanzee, and you can see in the glaze, there's a couple little manufacturer, maybe you consider them flaws, maybe you consider them fun little differences, all a little different. See, it says Wade, England on that one. Some of them just say Wade, but this one says Wade, England. That could also be another way to date them. I'm not exactly sure if there's periods of time where they stamped it one way or another. Because some of them just say Wade, and some say Wade Ing, like ENG. And I believe then there's also some that just say England. I'm not sure. So this is the Chunky Monkey, and it has a different color bottom than you normally see too. So that was another reason I thought it might be older. And this is a little, what looks like a crack, but it's not I don't believe it to be a after the fact crack. I think it was just when it was made. It doesn't feel like anything. So you have the chimpanzee, then you have the little squirrel. I believe it is a squirrel, but it could be otherwise. I don't know. It says Wade, England. And that's the bottom I'm used to seeing, that color. And then a beaver, fun little beaver. And again, a little darker bottom. So I thought maybe this was a little older, or at least made from a different material. He's holding on to some wood, I think. Cute. And then also a scarecrow. And this one that says Wade Ing. This would be cute for Halloween. This one in particular is from the 12 months of the year set, and this one's from I think the holidays, that is. Oh, Sandy likes Wade's. I think there's a cat coming in. Hi, Joey. Are you scared? Because those guys are working. Thank you, Sandy. I see you for 10. So we have all 4. What do I like to do? I like to balance them on a ruler to check my dexterity, I guess. See how good I am with my balance. There they all are all together. I believe the holiday or months of the year are a little bit newer. So I see you, Sandy, at 10. Thank you so much.
I like that squirrel.
I do too. The honey color. You could call it a honey badger if you wanted. And yeah, the chimp is a little different than the other chimps I've seen. And you can look forward to more wades coming in my sales because I have stocked up. I finally found another place to get them. And so, but I don't keep in my own collection. I will be selling here. So we can count it down for Sandy unless I see any other interest. I would be happy to send these to her. We can either send them to you right away, Sandy, or do an open box like I was saying earlier. Just let us know. We can go once, going once for Sandy. I have another squirrel, which is why in a different shape, which is why I was like questioning whether this was a squirrel or if they just have several squirrels. Yeah, some people. I wonder who. Yeah, I like them. Thanks for going ahead, Donna. I appreciate that. You all know what you're doing. Yeah, I just love miniatures anyway. And I didn't know about these when I was a kid. And I don't know why. I just didn't see them. We didn't drink the tea, I guess. Any way to say it. All right. Is that my second one? All of a sudden yeah, I did the little dishes. That's my 2.
All righty.
Thank you, Sandy.
I have got a 4-inch dog. Now, he is going to start off at 10. I would normally start him off at more, but he is Japan, but he is losing his fur.
Oh, sweet. Oh, face. Oh.
Yeah, he's losing his fur. But just for the dog alone, he is in excellent condition. He has no cracks, no chips. There's nothing wrong with him. But as far as the fur is concerned, he has lost some and he's still losing some. So, but we're going to start him off at 10. And he is 4 inches tall. He's got a little bow on, all twisted and everything. He deserves another little bow that's new and pretty. He's 4 inches tall, beautiful blue eyes. Here's his back. Here's his face.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
I know, his eyes are cute. All right, we're going to pass on him, and we're going to show his friend, the little cat. And she is going to start off at 10 as well, or she's a little smaller. We're going to start her off at 8. Now, I did not look her up, but she has a partial red sticker on her belly, and I can't make out what the maker is, but it ends in EY. Anyone know what that would be?
EY.
I'm not coming up with anything off the top of my head.
Lots of old pieces like that from lots of different names, but I don't think I have that
She's
one.
pretty heavy.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh my goodness.
She's losing her fur as well. But she's heavy for her size.
That just happens as they age. The fur sort of disintegrates a little bit over time, I think.
Yeah, but she is so darling.
Yeah, very darling. Bill's very cute. I'm losing some of my hair. It's shedding a little bit more than I would like.
Yeah, me too.
Hormones, I think. Yeah. Oh my goodness, she's so cute.
She's darling.
Yeah.
I found two of her exactly alike, so I kept one. Her fur is almost gone as well, so she had more fur than the other. So that's why I'm selling her. Believe it or not, she's got more fur than the one I kept. So I figure I'd keep one and offer the other one. She's so cute, and I can't believe she's so heavy for her little size.
When they poured the ceramic, they must have, made sure to pour enough in there. Maybe a little too much.
But look at her whiskers. They're so cute.
Oh.
But I don't see any. Oh, I do see LeAnne. I'm sorry.
Of course.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and count it for LeAnne. Going once, going twice. And Sandy, you know what to do, so go ahead and finish it off.
I always need another kitty in my collection. They're all welcome. And I don't have that one, and I don't have any that have fur right now.
I'm interested. I'm going to do a research her a little bit to find out what that label is, because it's puzzling me. I don't know what the label is.
Yeah, me too, a little bit. Yeah.
EY. It ends in EY.
I'm going to put it in my little cabinet so my cats don't decide to snack on it.
Yeah, eat the rest of the fur.
Yeah.
Congratulations, LeAnne. It's yours.
Thank you. That's exciting.
And you're back up.
All right. Well, I have more brooches for you. Hopefully that is okay. So I have, they're more unusual, and they're going to start at $9. They're going to start at $9. Again, they're not, I would not call them vintage. I would call them unmarked and perhaps vintage inspired. This one, the first one I'll show you here, has a little bail, so you can again wear it as a pendant, which I think would be fabulous. This one is a really cool eye, seeing eye, whatever kind of eye you want to call it, with some, I don't know, crazy rhinestone eyelashes. Again, a lot of bling. Bring in the bling. It is
so cool.
This big. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's fun. I like all the colors, and the pink, aqua, royal blue. All the stones are there. It is on a gold tone, and again has the C clasp on the back. See the profile of it there. And you can see the bail at the top. All you need is like a gold tone chain if you want to wear it as a necklace. Little spring. It has a nice profile there. And then the next one, the next choice, I didn't say that, did I? Choice at $9. Yes, she put brooches starting at 9. This one is a rose gold, which I don't see very often. And you can kind of wear it to the side like that. I kind of like that juxtaposition, but you could do it this way. This way feels a little awkward, but you could do it that way. I like this way. And those are some fiber optic cabochons. Fiber optic because they have that optic look when you turn them and how they reflect the light. Some clear rhinestones there. Again, it has C-clasp in the back. This one does not have a bail for wearing as a pendant. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe this was, but it's not. It's part of the design. It's like a ribbon. That would be an awkward place for it to be anyway. There's that one. So the choice are these two to choose from. Again, this is the rose gold. This is the regular gold tone. The eye does have a bail. Wearing as a necklace. No signs of wear. Give someone the evil eye, that's right. Yeah, these would make nice Christmas gifts. Again, if you're making a brooch wreath or tree, you could add these to them and then still wear them later if you care to. A little more unusual designs. And again, really nice bling, lots of rhinestones there. All right, we're gonna go on to the next thing. I have some handmade necklaces. If that noise gets too loud, please do let me know and I'll do something about it. Close the door more. These are labradorite stone necklaces that I made. They have sterling silver components. And I made these probably, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago when I made jewelry quite a bit. They're starting at $18 choice because they're natural stone and they have the sterling silver components and they're handmade. So I'm going to show them, try to show them on this board first. So if you know labradorite stones, they are generally this color. Sometimes you can find clear, but they are shades of gray with some fire in them, which is that reflective quality where you get a little bit of a rainbow effect. So these are polished stones. This particular necklace has Thai silver balls on it. Thai silver is stamped in a particular way and is a little more rustic looking than some other. I'm just going to close that door now that the cat's in. Sorry about that. Right back. I think that's a good sign. I think they might be finishing up and vacuuming the work area. Okay. So I'm going to, while I'm at it, take these off the board so I can maybe show you a little bit more of the color of the labradorite stones. So, and I did, when I made this, graduated the from smaller to larger so that it will sit nicely on. This necklace has a lobster, not a toggle clasp, also in the Thai silver, and they have the little stamp markings on it. And then these are silver, sterling silver beads. And then there are 3 of these sterling silver ball beads on the necklace. So these are brand new. They were made for sale, and these particular items had not sold, so I still have them. I have a few pieces like that. I'll show you what it looks like on. Toggle clasps are really easy to do once you get the hang of it. So that is how it will look on. Again, nice polished stones are nice and smooth and sort of cool to the touch. These are not dyed. Some stones, natural stones, are dyed. So I will give you a quick measurement on that one, and then I'll show you the other one in detail. It is going to be about 20 inches in length. All right, the next one has a little more flexibility in its length in that it has a silver chain on the back. So you can adjust it quite a bit depending on how you want to wear it. And again, graduated stones, larger, heavier ones on the bottom, lighter ones on the top. And again, that kind of fiery, they're not just flat color. They have sort of a natural rainbow way that it picks up the light. You see it in this one right here, especially. Show it there. That side has a good one. So again, the extender chain, this has a lobster claw clasp on it. I'm going to say about 20 inches, but it can go one way or the other. It can go shorter. It can go longer. Let's see what its shortest length is.
Those are beautiful, LeAnne.
Oh, thank you. So 17 inches at its shortest. Yeah, I liked doing some of the natural stones in labradorite has its own particular, properties and whatnot. 22 inches at its longest. So let's show what it looks like at its longest. So like that. And you see the chain is in the back and the stones are in the front. So lots of flexibility with this one. I'm going to have to plug in my phone. I'm going to see if John can bring me a cord. So there is that one. So both are up for anybody who's interested at $18 start. And that's my 2 for this round.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. I have a little girl and a boy. These, I believe, these are Holt Howard. These are going to start at $16. They're salt and pepper shakers.
Oh.
And these are the ones that go together like this. They're kissing, their feet are together. They are the salt and pepper shakers. They do have their stickers and their stoppers. And they're marked and have their stickers. So they have their stickers here and they are marked here. They're in beautiful condition. No chips, no cracks, no flaws, no issues like that. They do have some minor crazing. Otherwise, they're in great condition.
I don't think I've ever seen that set before. They're very cute.
Yeah. A lot of times you just don't see Holt Howard items
Mhm.
because, I mean, unless they're online, because
Yeah.
people either snatch them up really quick or
Yeah.
just don't see them.
Yeah.
You usually have to pay way up for them to get them
Mhm.
if people know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really cute.
I love how they're just sticking their butt straight out.
Yeah. They're really trying hard to kiss for some reason.
Yeah, these are so cute.
Yeah.
But I don't see anyone interested in them, which surprises me.
Yeah, for Holt Howard, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll stick them aside.
Right.
Um,
Find homes for them someday, I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what else I have down. Some gold earrings. Yes, I do have a pair of gold earrings. These are going to start at $8. And these are pierced earrings. And they do have the hook. These are nice and clean. They're not super light, but they're not heavy either. And this is what they look like. I love this type of earring because it's not heavy, but it's not super light. You know that it's there, but it's not heavy, and it's a dangle, but it does have texture, so it's not plain. And I'm going to measure it. It is an inch and a quarter. Inch and a quarter long. Now that's not including this part. That was from here down. From here down. But I'm not seeing anyone after that either. I'm going to bring LeAnne back up.
All right.
She's going to show two more items.
Yep. I am. I have some little die cast pencil sharpeners, and they're going to be starting at $5 choice. They are vintage. This first one, I cannot find the maker. Wait, there it is. And these are going to be as is as well. They both have little condition issues. Yeah, this one says made in Hong Kong, so that dates it for me as being vintage. This is a little fan, like an old fashioned stand fan. It says made in Hong Kong. It does turn. And what I didn't notice at first, but notice right before the show, it is missing one of its spokes. You see right here, it's supposed to have a spoke that goes here to here. One of these little curvy metal parts. So that's why I'm starting them so low at $5 for the start choice. There's the little pencil sharpener bit, and this does sort of rotate. You can have it going up like that or down. It does rotate, like I said, spins. And there's the pencil sharpener down there. So it would be really cute, on a bookshelf, part of your little display. It's this big. This is the first choice, the fan. It's about 3 inches tall. And the second choice is a airplane. And the airplane's really neat too. It has the propeller that spins. It's, I suppose, a biplane because it has two. And then it has little plastic wheels. This is also plastic, this little thing. The rest of it is die die-cast metal, and this one does have a little added little plaque to make it a souvenir piece, and it says Old Orchard Beach, Maine. I think when I went to Maine and drove up to see Jody, I think I passed a sign that said that. So again, condition issues with this as is. That's why I'm starting them at $5 each. There's the pencil sharpener down on the bottom, and it does say it's upside down, made in Hong Kong. Usually that tells me it was made probably around the 80s, or it could be early 80s. Somebody who likes airplanes, old-fashioned things, you could take this off if you didn't care to have that on there. It does have some patina. So I don't know if it's a brass alloy that they use, and that's why the patina is a little bit greenish. It does have all its wings, all its parts there. So yeah, these little die-cast pencil sharpeners starting at $5. I think it's, yeah, they're both about 3 inches at their biggest. Now, if you're in the chat and you might be watching another show at the same time as watching this, because I've done it many times, which is perfectly fine with me. But if you happen to be watching and you have any suggestions for us for our show, because we want to sell, but we also would like to entertain a little bit. So if there's anything you'd like to see, maybe some trivia, topics of discussion, things like that, just let us know. Or if you have any input on what kind of items that you might want to see us bring. Sometimes we are going to just bring what we bring, but when we can lean it one way or another, we will certainly try to do that.
Right.
Yeah. So there's that. My first, yeah, I think so. So I'll show the hobnail oil lamps that I showed once before. I did lower the price to $28 start. $28 start for vintage hobnail oil lamps, a pair. So it's $28 start for the pair. And I put some marbles in this one. Now, I'm not going to sell the marbles unless somebody wants to buy them separately, but I just am showing this display idea because you could put your marble collection in them. You could also use it as sort of a junk jar where you're putting some of your little tiny collectibles that might be vintage that you can display in these. It's a very thick glass. This glass not only looks a little bit, tiny bit greenish or recycled, as is here. I will show you the unfilled one, and you'll also see it's a little bit, it's clear, but it has a little bit of a green. And then the shade is really nicely shaped. It is also clear glass, and obviously the shade is removable. You can use it as an actual oil lamp. The brass has a lot of really nice detail. And sits like that. Oh gosh, did we?
Yeah, I did not.
Oh shoot, that happened.
I know, I'm trying to get it. Oh, thank you, Sandy.
Found my marbles. Yes, I found them. So I'll show you the other unfilled one too. Another idea is like dried flowers to put in the bottom. And there you can see the hobnail really nicely. I was not able to identify a maker. They are not marked. Yeah. Doesn't even
I forgot to put the channel on.
Oh yeah, subscriber only.
Yeah.
That's okay. We know that it works when we do it, right? No.
Yeah. It definitely does.
And it doesn't even make sense what they say half the time.
I know.
I know it's not for us anyway. We're not the market for that. Target market. Yeah. Another display idea is you can display colored water in it. Yeah, you put just all kinds of things in it. Again, it can just be all by themselves. Yeah, exactly. Marbles are extra. So these are, I think, 11 inches tall when I measured them before. I'll give them a quick measure. No chips or cracks at all. It came from my mom's collection. Yeah, they're like 11 and a half inches tall. My mom had a collection of oil lamps, and I did do a price comparison, and I think 28 is very good. Sometimes they're listed for that as a single. And it's nice that there's a pair because you can have them on either side of a mantle or up on a shelf together. Oh no, your chat wasn't working. Well, we never want you to be silenced, Donna Maria.
Oh, it's working now.
Oh.
When was it not working?
I was trying to figure out what my opinion of a date maker, when it was made, and I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I know there was a resurgence of oil lamp interest in the 60s, 70s. Of course, turn of the century was, uh-oh, I hope the bot didn't do anything. I don't know how that stuff works. Turn of the century, the previous century, oil lamps were a big thing, but then they started remaking them around the 60s and getting more interested in reproductions. I have these still, and then I will show, wait, this is my second, because I showed the die cast. All right.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Could be a glitch in YouTube land.
Okay.
Could be a.
I have brand new in the box.
Go ahead and switch.
Let me make myself big.
I wish that would do that. Like, just, you think it and it does it for you.
Yeah.
With
brand
a lot of
new
things.
In the box. This is the inner box. This is the outer box. So great gift is the willow tree.
Oh, yeah.
It starts at $16.
Those are very collectible.
Yeah, I collect them myself, but I have this one. This is Remembrance.
Okay.
And let me take a measurement. This is about 5.5 inches tall. This is the bottom. There's the back. Now, of course, it's in perfect condition. Just took it out of its box.
Yeah, new in box. Beautiful. It'd be a nice gift for somebody who's recently lost someone, perhaps.
Yeah. Or a gift to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to gift it to someone else. It can be for you.
True.
Brand new in the box. Now, these go anywhere from 24 to 40 online. And then if you get it at one of the dealers, like I know Cracker Barrel is a dealer that sells these, they're usually like 28 to 30.
They're going to have a markup, yeah.
Yeah, so $16 is a good price for it.
Yeah.
All right, and then my next item is going to be the salt and peppies that I was telling you about.
Oh.
And these are going to start at $7. They do have some wear, and they are smaller. I think they were 3 inches, but let me double check. Yes, 3 inches. And these are going to be choice, $7 choice, because you've got these that are salt and peppies, or these, which is cinnamon and nutmeg. And they would go lovely with the ones that I showed earlier, which was the 4-inch salt and peppies. And that's a set of 3, an instant collection.
Yeah.
Now, these are only 3-inch, and they do have more wear. So I'm only starting these off at 7.
Wow.
Which is still a very good deal.
Yeah.
Gosh, I probably paid more for that when I bought these, but I've had them for a while.
Yeah.
They do have their original corks.
Nice.
And they are stamped Japan. This one is stamped right there. This one is stamped right there. And this is cinnamon.
Oh.
This one is nutmeg.
Very sweet.
This one is salt. Original cork. And stamped Japan right there. This is peppy. Or pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Original cork and stamped.
They're great.
But I don't see any interest, so we'll move back to LeAnne.
It doesn't get any better than those for vintage collectibles. Those are great. Well, I have, real quick, I'll show my cat and mouse, brass cat and mouse that I still have up for sale. If I can find it. What did I do?
I can put our emails in.
Brass cat and mouse pair. I'm starting it at 6 this time. Oh, thanks, Donna Maria, for.
Wait a minute.
We should make you a mod, but you're probably busy.
Wait a minute.
Anyway.
I'll do that right now.
I'm glad Sandy's at least a mod. Or is she? I don't know. She is. I think she is on my channel. I don't know. No worries. So these are. Oh, thank you for putting that in, Sandy. So we got a kitty and a mouse, solid brass. They're not marked. Oh, okay. No worries. We'll figure it out. It's just us chickens.
Donna Maria. Sorry, LeAnne.
Okay. Oh, no worries. Don't be sorry. The little mouse. I guess you could call it a rat if you want, but I think it's a mouse. And there's a little prowling cat. Just $6 for the pair. They're really cute and little. I just wanted to show those real quick. Then I have a. Oh, I almost hung up on you. Glad I didn't. A framed print. It's one of it's the artist that Trisha shows a lot, and I come across her prints as well. This one is from 1982. It's Jody Bergsma. I'm starting it at $14. You're Smurf now. It's really cute. It's in a nice solid wood frame that if it doesn't fit your decor, you could easily either whitewash it or with like the milk paint kind of stuff, or you could like spray paint it easily, just pop the print out. Again, it's from 1982, which is an earlier one than I usually find. And the saying on it says, "Friendship, its worth just can't be measured." And it's signed J. Bergsma. And it's a numbered print. Now, it looks like the first part of the number is faded a little bit. It's 236 out of 7,500. But the color on the print hasn't faded. It is beautiful. A couple little teddy bears and a little ladybug watching them cuddle on a log. On the back, it has an older biography of the artist here, and it does show a little bit of wear on the back only. It doesn't really show much going on the front. That's an older picture from maybe when she started selling her limited edition prints. Yeah, it is Donna Maria. It's the same artist. Yeah. I picked them up too. They're really excellent, and I have grown to love them just as much as Trisha. What you maybe may or may not be able to see on the edge of the mat, there is a little bit of sort of like an aged effect that is, yeah, exactly. That see it right there? It's a little bit sort of a yellowed look, but I think that's intentional. When they matte, because she sells her prints matted always. I never see them not matted, even when they don't have a frame with a glass front. They are always just matted. They come that way. You see that? It's kind of it just adds a little bit of a touch just around where the paper of the print meets the frame. And yeah, probably the reason I find them as well as Trisha's, because we live in a similar area, and this artist is from Bellingham, which is north of us, and she does sell her paintings. It says Jody's limited edition lithographs are printed in the United States, personally proofed by the artist for color and quality. Her current paintings are strictly limited to 7,500 copies, and each print is individually numbered. Her earlier lithographs were first printed in 1980, so that's just 2 years before this one is dated. The piece is dated, and are now sold out and increased greatly in value as collectibles. This print, like previous ones, will also become a collectible in the future. Yeah, you have a patriotic one. I really like that one, especially with that big daisy. It kind of reminds me of Steph. She's taken on the daisies as part of her branding for her channel. This I didn't notice on one of the previous bios that I'd seen. It has a print from 1967 that or drawing that she painted. This is obviously a picture of it, not the actual
That's
thing.
cute.
Yeah, I think it really is, and it really shows her individual style. Oh, she sold the mermaid. Oh, good. I saw that one in another sale. That's good. I was so tempted with the mermaid, honestly. The right one is going to come to me. Maybe it'll have a cat in it. That's what I'm thinking. This one has teddy bears, which I like too. And I'll probably put it on my wall, honestly. And I was going to say, if you were interested in it but didn't want to pay for the shipping of the frame, maybe you don't like the frame, I could send it just with matte for the same price. It's a nice frame. It's solid wood. It's not that laminate wood. It's solid. Probably from the early 80s too. That's what it looks like to me. All right. That is my last two. And then I have a few add-ons for later.
right.
Thanks.
Let me switch us and I can show my last two items for the night.
All right.
I have a Limoges fairy light, and I did not bring a candle, so I apologize. But this is a Limoges. I do need to clean the little candle wax up out of here. I did not do that. But this is the top.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to, the light is going to come through this. This is going to start at 20.
I think they're lithopane, right? I don't know.
They
if
are
you said that.
lithopane.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is a lithopane. So if anyone wants me to put a candle on this so that you can see, just type it in the chat. I do have a candle just a couple of feet in front of me, so I can get one rather quickly.
Do you have a flashlight nearby? That might work.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a uranium one.
Yeah.
It might work.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'd have to turn some lights off.
Oh, yeah. Give some of the detail.
Yeah, let me turn some of these lights off.
Kitty Mr. Hedgehog would like to see it. Might as well get whatever will work. We'll wait.
Yeah.
So I see some figures like humans. Maybe.
See it coming through? Yeah, these are really cool.
Is it a wedding? Did you say? No.
It is. It's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really looked at it, so I don't know what they're doing. But
it kind of looked like some were facing each other, like maybe like a wedding kind of thing.
Yeah, they are facing each other. I don't know, to be honest. It looks like it's a religious scene.
Like a Bible scene, a Bible story scene,
or that, or Christmas.
Hmm.
I see like a donkey and
nativity maybe.
Yeah, nativity.
Yeah,
is what I was. Christmas. I was trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. It's really
Very
cool.
nice. Okay, yeah, that brings it into a different category. Some people really like the nativity scenes. I got one for my daughter that has like cherubs and is sort of romantic like that. And there's all different ones.
So this would really look cool with a candle in it because it's all going to light up at the same time versus where I only have a flashlight and I'm focused on one little area.
True. Yeah, it really glows and illuminates with the light, and you have a 360 view of it too.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cool.
Chewy and I have a fly driving us crazy. Oh, Sandy. Oh, good. You got the fly. We didn't notice your absence, so thank you for being here. Anyway, hi, Julia. Thanks for coming in. We're close to the end. We're going to do our little add-ons at the end, and then we might do a recap. We'll see.
Yeah, this is really cool. So if anyone's interested in this in 20, I know they've been doing really well for people, but I just wanted to start mine at 20.
Yeah.
It's in great condition. The top and the bottom neither have cracks or chips, or there's nothing wrong with it.
And there's sort of a bisque feel, I remember. Kind of.
Yeah. It is a bisque feel.
I'm sure you said that probably. I'm just talking.
No, I didn't.
Doing what I do. Sandy is Chewy, the dog in the picture. He's so cute. I'm just curious.
but I don't see anyone for this right now. I will bring them in another sale. Could we see the top and bottom together?
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert, I've been worried about you. I haven't seen you in a while. I was getting ready to email you last night and ask you if you were okay. And then it got too late. And I said, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow is here, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
The top and bottom together. This is the top and bottom together, but this is how it goes. And you put the candle inside, and then it lights this up. I just don't have a candle in it right now.
Can you hold the top and like turn it towards the camera so we get a top-down view?
Like this?
No. Hold it, put it back down on there. Hold it like a sandwich. Yes, like that. And then bring it towards the camera a little bit more, because some of them have a different detail around the edge of the plate. And then, sometimes you can get the light picks it up differently, Yeah, that's nice. I mean, they're always beautiful in person. Honey, I found a cord. I stole one from your side. Thank you. Yeah. He's been out of commission. Oh, no. Hope you have been okay.
Oh, well, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, that looks good. I just thought that might help a little bit. Help us see what's going on.
Right.
Nice.
And I have one last item, and this is going to start at 8, and I just got to reach for it. It's a bracelet.
And I love the mood lighting, but you might want to turn it back up. I don't know.
Oh,
the light.
Sorry.
We're trying to keep the people awake, right? Yeah, we're glad you're back. Definitely. She says what we're all thinking. Thanks, Robert, for coming in.
So this.
Oh. Neat.
I love turquoise, and though this is not real turquoise, it still looks. Yeah. So I like this.
That's what most of us can afford, is the pretend.
Yeah.
Good, Robert.
So I do like this. And there's nothing missing on it. It's all in good condition. And this is adjustable. You saw when I put it on, I closed it together. It is adjustable. So you can wear it, up here somewhere. You can, if you have a smaller or larger wrist than I do, it'll still fit you because this is adjustable.
Definitely has a boho vibe, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Cute. And great just sitting on your dresser or, amongst some other similar items. Yeah. Very Southwest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great accent piece.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of Jackson Hole, Wyoming? Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It's a very.
I've heard of it.
Kind of an upscale. They have an upscale shopping area with a lot of jewelry places and lots of hats and boots and things like that. I would see there. People dress up in sort of kind of Southwest stuff, but it's not in the Southwest. Nestled among the Grand Teton Mountains. Very nice place.
Oh, okay.
Very Western.
Well, no one was interested in that, so you want to do our add-ons?
Sure. Yeah.
Actually, I only had one person buy for me, and that was you.
Oh, okay. So I get a chance to have your add-on.
That's right. I have 3 items as an add-on. I guess I'll go first since I started.
Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe we should do a recap first, because there might be somebody that buys during the recap. Maybe.
Do you think that we should even do a recap?
I don't know. Let's ask the chat if anyone's awake. Do you want us to do a recap? I know I know the arguments for and against. And if you haven't subscribed to Sabrina's channel yet, which I hope you have already, but it would be great if you would subscribe.
Yes, and I have someone put, I think it was Donna Maria, put LeAnne's link in a little while ago. So please go to that and subscribe. It's also in the description. So please subscribe to both of our channels if you have not yet. You should already be subscribed to mine, but please make sure you're subscribed to LeAnne's as well, because next Thursday we will be on her channel.
Yeah, and you don't have subscriber mode on, so we could have some non-subscribers watching.
Yes, I forgot to put that on, and that's why we got that nasty subscriber come through.
It wasn't too bad. It just didn't make any sense, which makes me laugh at stuff like that. Kitty, Mr. Hedgehog would like a recap. Should I go first?
Okay.
You want me to go first? And we'll make it quick for everybody. I know it's a lot, but we have a lot still available. So we have a Beagle Stone Critter is starting this at $8. So now that it's speed round, we have just, I like to call it speed round. $8, and it's number 1. $8 number 1 Stone Beagle with its little label there. It's in good shape. It's from probably the early 80s is what I'm saying. And then I have a Corningware warmer that is chrome, and I need to find it. There it is under stuff. It's chrome. It's got a few fingerprints now that I've been touching it. It is $10, very vintage MCM. Has a couple little spots that you might be able to polish away, but all those little spots are under where you would put your 6.5 inches Corningware piece that you might put on a buffet, and you put your sterno here. Really nice piece. $10, and it's number 2. Then I have the glass heart, a beautiful cased glass heart, and it is a paperweight, and it's $18. It is number 3. No flaws or damage. It is signed, I think, right here, KCSARC 2008. Really nice pressed design there. Hi, Spirit Junkie. Thanks for coming by. It's a really pretty blue with sparkles in there. Nicely made paperweight piece. $18, number 3. Then I have the little Polish, what I think is pressed metal. Well, it is metal and enameled with hand painting. I think it could be a Polish made piece, but it is not marked, and I am not sure. I'm offering this for just $12. It only has a little bit of the edge, which is easy to touch up with that black being the border around there. There's no signs of wear, no denting, no scratching, no paint loss in the rest of the design, which is kind of amazing. It's this big. It's very beautiful for display.
It is.
Thank you. I have the Wooden Cat's Choice, and they are choice number 1 is this laying down curled up cat. I'm calling it the cinnamon bun cat because it's about the size of a large cinnamon bun. Has a teeny tiny little thing there. Never bothered me when I was looking at it. I did oil it up this morning, so it could probably change color over time because this was not so prominent before I oiled it, and now it just has this like swirl. This is in the wood. It's amazing that it's right down the back of the cat. So this is number 6, $10. This is choice number 1, and this is choice number 2. Really cute kitty carving. Again, solid wood. This gives you a size comparison to my head. Then I had the flower frog. Both of these are $10. The wooden cats. Flower frog is $12. Very vintage, very nice. The postcard comes with it if you would like. Is number 7. for $12. It is a 3-inch metal flower frog. And then I had the bridge set in the box. That is right here. Original box, made in Czechoslovakia. I'm calling it a bridge set because you might be playing bridge and need individual ashtrays or nut dishes or trinket dishes for your friends. Maybe you take your rings off to play cards. So they're all there. They're all pretty much in new condition. They are unused condition, I was going to say. No signs of wear or anything going on there. And this is $15. $15 for the bridge set. That is number 9. Then I had the labradorite and sterling silver necklaces made by me. These are stone, labradorite stone, polished, tumbled, irregular shaped beads. Well, they're beads because they have holes in them, but they're real stone. 2 choices here, $18 each, made by me. Again, like I said, one has a lobster claw, one has a toggle clasp. $18, letter or number 12. $18, number 12. And if you want to choose one, I'll show those again closer. Die cast pencil sharpeners, $5 each. Number 13, they're as is because they each have a little bit of wear. This one is actually missing a little piece, but it is at the bottom and it's hard to notice. So it's nice for sort of that old-timey kind of decor look. This one has a Old Orchard Beach, Maine. This is also a pencil sharpener. I'd never seen the airplane before. Both made in Hong Kong and marked as such. And those are $5 each. And they're number 13. I had the brass cat and mouse that are just $6 for the pair, and they are number 14. They're friends. And then I had the Jody Bergsma print in the frame, signed, numbered 1982, and it is $14 with the solid wood frame, or I can send it without the frame, same price.
Val is at 14.
Oh, I see. Val. Thank you. You're interested in this one? Or you're interested in number 14, which was the brass cat and mouse? Probably this. Okay, Kitty, I put you down for the fan, and you did see that as is. I want to make sure you saw that. And I don't think I have your info, so if you could email me, or if you think Sabrina has it, I can get it from her.
I don't have it.
Okay. That's too bad. I like to bug you for stuff like that. Okay. So Val, just confirm that you wanted this for $6, number 14, the cat and mouse brass. So I use numbers instead of letters today. So
that's okay. I'll use letters.
Okay. Number 14, you got it. The cat and mouse brass for $6. All right. So the Bergsma print was $14 and it was number 16. Great. Thanks, Val. And I did have the hobnail oil lamps. There's 2 like this. The marbles are for a display idea. The marbles are not included, but I do have 2 identical, very vintage, I believe mid-century, for $28 for the pair. No damage, no chips or cracks to the glass. The brass is beautiful, beautifully patinaed, and that is that. So I will do the add-ons real quick if that's all right, Sabrina. I had where did I go? I have something fun. This is This will be $4 if you're interested, if you already purchased from me or have an open box. These are Obama presidential playing cards. Remember him? Poker size. There's a little donkey, unopened, still with the cellophane. Just thought somebody might be interested in those. Not something I normally bring, but they are they vintage? Not quite, almost. Tiny frame. I showed this once before. We're going to do $4 on this as well. So again, if you've purchased or have an open box from me, you can add this to your order for just $4. It is a cute little frame. It has glass and it is made by Russ. Right there, $4. Then I have something unusual for 50 cents if you're interested. For 50 cents, this is easy to add. I have these little tiny, tiny, tiny mushrooms. Now they're plastic and they're different colors, and each bag has 6 of them. And I have several. So if anyone's interested in little tiny mushrooms, what you would do with them is if you were making a little tiny diorama or some sort of assemblage, maybe for the springtime, they might be cute. If you have a little gnome that needs a little mushroom, put it next to it. Like, I'm crazy for little miniatures. So I ended up getting a lot of these and I wanted to share in case anyone's interested. 50 cents. And just put 19 in the chat if you're interested, or mushrooms. And then I have the turkey weighed in the package. Oh, okay. 2 bags of mushrooms for Kitty. You got it. Kitty, kitty. So I'm going to offer this turkey for just $3. This weighed turkey, $3 as an add-on today. Gobble, 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 gobble. I already have one. And I have more coming, actually, if anyone else wants one. I'll probably do more lots. I love doing lots of wades in my shows, so I'll have more wades coming. Thank you so much. That's it for me.
All right.
Awesome. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anytime, Kitty. I'll probably invoice. You know what? I'm probably not going to invoice until Monday. I might invoice sooner, but I'm not going to mail until Monday. How about that? So that's what I'm going to say, because we have a show on Sunday. So.
Right. And I won't be invoiced until after this week, so it'll be Monday until I invoice.
Great.
Unless you need it sooner. If you need it sooner, let me know.
Same.
I like to do it Monday so I can combine everything together, save you shipping.
Yeah. Thanks, Kitty, Mr. Hedgehog. Thanks for asking.
All right. I have the 4-inch salt and peppies. These were $10, letter B. $10, letter B. The dog with the change pups. These were 12. So you have the mom and dad dog. And mom, I assume it's mom, is chained to the 2 pups. Chain is and everything is intact. There's no chips or cracks or anything. They may have lost a little bit of their hair, but other than that, everything is in great condition. Even the paint is in good condition. This is $12, letter A. $12, letter A. The skunk brooch, Bolt tone skunk brooch, and you have all of these rhinestones right here, down its back and down its tail. I can't find any that are loose or missing. It is in really good condition. And this is $8, letter Z. $8, letter Z. It's 1.5 inch long.
Did you see Val for letter A? I'm sorry, I was distracted for a moment.
Val. Okay, thank you, Val.
And I just got her information, so if you need it, maybe
I have Val.
You have it? Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
See, Kitty, did you want the skunk brooch? You put in C and it was Z, but they sound alike, so I'm thinking maybe you want the skunk brooch. Just say yes or no. Yes. Okay.
Nice. Love that little skunk.
Okay, if you could send me your information or send it to one of us and then we can forward it to the other, that would work. Okay. I've got a gold and purple flower brooch. This is $14. It is an older brooch. Here's the back. There's the V, or the Y. I call it a V. And these, like an amethyst color. 2 inches long. This is a really nice brooch. This is $14, letter F. $14, letter F. Gold cameo earrings, $8. Gold tone. They are pierced studded earrings. And these are $8, letter M. $8, letter M. The star candle holders, these are a set. There's no chips or cracks, nothing wrong with them.
Turkey. Got the turkey, Sandy.
I'm going to lower the price on these. I'm going to let them go for $8. There's nothing wrong with them whatsoever. So $8, and this is number V as in Victor. $8, V as in Victor.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate your help with catching all the little things, you guys.
Yeah. I have the nesting dolls. There's 7 of these total. They go down to 3/4, and they're all the same. They all look like this. They go down to 3/4 of an inch. And there's 2 of them that have paint coming off the top of the head right here. There's 7 of them total. They have a sticker that says "Made in USSR."
Apple, you're still here. Hi. I love
The
those. I
nesting
just
dog.
I love the color on those. Sorry to interrupt.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I love these things.
Compared
And
to
this is
others.
the first one that I found that has 7.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That is nice.
$14, number O. $14, letter O. If that doesn't sell, my daughter's going to end up with them. She likes those.
Yes, open box, Sandy. You got it. Happy to do it.
4-inch dog hair is coming off. A lot of it has already come off. The 4 inches, made in Japan, $8. Letter R. $8, letter R. Nothing else is wrong with him. He is so cute.
Yeah, he has such a cute face.
Yeah. $8, letter R.
So cute. If it was a kitty, she wouldn't be getting rid of it. She'd be keeping it.
Yeah, well, a lot of the dogs I keep too.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Okay. I see you for that, Val. Thank you so much. I have the Holt Howard Kissing Kids, the salt and pepper shakers. They have their stickers, their stamps, and their stoppers. They are all in great condition. And they sit like this. These are going to be $18. Letter Y. $18, letter Y.
I'm wondering if Kitty, she wants the salt and pepper. I wonder if it's the one you showed first, because that came up right when you were going to show the little kids. So I think she.
What?
Well, she said, "Can you hold until the first? I would like the salt and pepper." But I think it was the previous salt and pepper. That's my instinct. I'm not sure.
Is it?
Kitty.
You can hold until the first. I would like the salt and pepper. Probably the only. I don't know which one she's talking about.
The one at the beginning. Oh, I don't know. The wood ones, yeah, at the beginning, the 4-inch ones, I think, because you've shown those in the recap already, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
Yeah,
those.
that's fine. That's not a problem. I'll just have you leave a box open.
And then Val wants R.
Okay, so I'll put you down for the salt and pepper shakers. That was Kitty, right?
Yeah, Kitty wanted the wood ones. I know you had other wood ones that were smaller, so, but you haven't shown those in the recap yet. So
No. Yeah, I have some more too. So if you want the other sets when I show them, just let me know.
Yeah. And then before you go on, Val said she wanted R, which is
right. I put her down for that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There's so many salt
okay.
and peppers. I was confused. Okay. Got it.
And then I have these salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, you're good, Kitty.
These are going to be 7. They're 3-inch, and they have a little bit more wear than the other ones, but these are 3-inch. They have their original stoppers, and they are stamped Japan on the bottom. But these go great with the 4-inch. They're not the minis, but they are between the minis and the 4-inch. These are 3-inch. So it's the salt and peppers. Those are 7, and they are letter H. And then the cinnamon and the nutmeg. The cinnamon and nutmeg are same thing, 3 inches, marked Japan, and original stoppers. They're $7, and they are letter L. And then I just showed the bracelet and I'll show it real quick. Then this bracelet is $8, number E, $8, number E. And the Limoges Fairy Light is going to be $20, letter S. $20, letter S. All right. That is all I have. I have just a couple of things for add-ons. One of them is an item that I offered in the sale today. I'm going to offer for a $4 add-on as soon as I find it. Where did it go? Oh, right here. So if you purchased from me this little Sonala style bird, you can purchase as a $4 add-on. It is not marked, but you can purchase as a $4 add-on. I do have this little horse. It is vintage. It does have some light crazing. Oh, I just noticed there's a little chippy on its tail. Just got this yesterday. Didn't notice that. This is only $1. Just noticed a little chip on its tail.
Aww. Kitty wants the bird, please.
Kitty, okay. I do have this little Raggedy Ann from 1977, and it's from Bob's Merrill Company Incorporated. This is going to be a $2 add-on.
Oh,
1977.
so cute. Val would like the horse, please.
Okay. Thank you, Val.
Thank you, Sandy. That's a nice compliment. I appreciate it. Look at that little doll. That is so sweet.
This is going to be a $2 add-on from 1977. And then the last one is a little kitty in a teacup, and it's going to be a $2 add-on.
Oh, I would like the kitty, please.
Okay. I thought you might.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I probably should have put in a number or something.
Oh, I wasn't giving her any numbers.
Okay.
Or giving them
So
any
that I
numbers.
could type it into
maybe I should have done that. How much is the doll? Apple wants the doll.
Oh,
Just
good.
$2, Apple.
Good, Apple.
Apple, do you have a box with me? I think you do.
If she doesn't, she might. someday soon. She has a box with
I think
me, I
you do.
remember.
I'll write you down. I'm pretty sure you do. And I don't think I've mailed it out, but I can always add this to it. It's not going to add any to the shipping or anything.
Yeah. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, we're still on. We're still hanging out.
Okay.
Late for Sabrina, but it's still early for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit after 8 here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to write these down really quick.
Okay. Apple probably has a box with all of us. Just kidding.
Right.
I like to bug her. We were in a sale yesterday. It was so fun. We're at Roy Horizon Picks. He does a lot of t-shirts and comics and stuff like that. And I bought some shirts from him for the first time. I'd watched his sales, but never bought. And we're having fun in the chat. Renee and I, Apple. That was a good time. Then I had to go do stuff. Sorry, I'm making noise with this cello bag. I just had to look at these vintage Valentines. They're actually antique Valentines that I got from Jody. They're so cute.
All right. Should we start closing shop up?
Wrapping it up? Yeah.
All
yeah.
Right.
Did you see?
So what
Kitty,
is everyone doing tomorrow?
You saw Kitty wanted the bird. You make sure.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes, I've got you, Kitty.
Great. Oh, hi, Tammy. How are you?
Oh, hi, Tammy.
Oh, thank you. We went round and round about the name for a while, just trying to think of something that suited us, and that's what we came up with. So yeah, thank you. And I love the picture that Sabrina chose. It's so cute.
The picture that I showed.
That you chose.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
For
the kitties in the basket.
Placeholder. Don't show Apple the mushrooms. Well, now I have to show her the mushrooms. Apple, were you here when I showed the add-on mushrooms? Maybe you could put us side by side and I'll just show her real quick.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm still big.
That's all right. Because it's all about you, you know. I know that's how you are. See these little tiny mushrooms? Yeah. If I had some little tiny owls, I'd offer those too. But these are real tiny. Look compared to my fingernail.
You had tiny elves?
No, I wish.
Oh.
I wish
I thought you said you had tiny elves.
Owl. If I had tiny owls, that would be the way to go. But yeah, so these are little tiny mushroom. 50 cents for the little pouch. I just was doing add-ons. 50 cents for a pouch of 6. We usually start at 2 p.m. Pacific. That's 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's what our thing is. And I know that there are a lot of fun shows to watch during this time. So the fact that any of you came in for any amount of time, we really appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Tammy, are you going live tonight?
Yeah, good question. I'm always jealous when she's on. She has her partner, you know, and they do their thing, and they're so cute together.
I know. When are you going on next?
I always tease John and say, "You're going to come on with me, and we're going to be a duo." He's like, "No." Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Spirit. That's nice of you. Next week it'll be on my channel. We switch back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the Thursday thing going. It was, you know, we went back and forth a little bit with Wednesday, trying to figure out what worked best. So, it looks like Tammy's not going on tonight.
No. All right.
Okay, well, if you weren't here the whole time and want to go back and watch any of the replay on Chipmunk Speed, feel free, and then let us know if you want
Absolutely.
anything. I guess
Yeah.
Apple wasn't watching the mushrooms. That's okay.
I will be on tomorrow. My husband comes back tonight, so he's going to fix this audio problem for me. He's my tech guy.
Nice.
He knows all the ins and outs. If only I retained everything that he taught me about the computer, it would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember half of it. Yeah. But he will fix this, and so I will be up and running for my sale tomorrow. It will be at 4 p.m. Eastern Time instead of 5 because Tricia comes on at 7, and I don't want to run in to her. It's not just myself. I will be with Danny Girl Vintage. Nice. She will be my guest tomorrow. And she's trying to get rid of some stuff. So she asked to come back on tomorrow, and I said, yes, absolutely. So we will be on at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel tomorrow. And then Sunday, maybe I'll be back with LeAnne.
Oh, yeah. Is it on my channel this week? Can't remember. I can never remember.
I don't know. You and Kathy.
Yeah, it switches between me and Kathy. Well, I'm sure you're invited no matter what. You have open invitation for both. Can't necessarily speak for Kathy, but I'm pretty sure I can speak for Kathy. Yeah, and that's when I'll be on next. I'll be on Sunday night with Kathy, Picasso Cat for the Chatty Cathys, and it's 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a later Sunday show. And I wanted to say Danny Girl is awesome. She has great, beautiful items for really good prices. Yeah. So you want to check that out.
Yeah, she does. She's going to be on Kathy, Picasso Cat's channel here soon, too.
Oh, really? That's great.
Yeah.
Bonnie, I'm going to say probably yeah. I'm going to answer for Sabrina. But
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Bonnie. Yeah, as long as I know about it, I don't mind. That's fine. Yeah.
Kathy.
It's the ones that just leave me hanging, and it's like, okay, well, I haven't heard from you, so I'm going to have to cancel that.
Yeah, Kathy Wiseman, you're hilarious. I love it. I love your dry wit. I love your say anything kind of attitude. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. The rest of my house doesn't look like this, I promise. I'm just indulging myself in the miniatures right now. I don't remember a time in my life when I've ever indulged so much before, but it's so easy to do because you guys all my friends online have on their channels have beautiful items. Can't resist.
Well, I'm glad that it wasn't just me last week that didn't know what channel to go to. You two don't know where to go to this Sunday.
Yeah, I just usually have to look at thank you.
Yeah.
I need to move I'm going to work on this as soon as I have time, work on my wreath. Oh, yeah, Robert.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Robert.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to send you something, but I wanted to check with you before I sent it. I just didn't want to send it if you just didn't want it. So I'll be emailing you soon.
Hey, remember when we first started and I was like, I should read from this book every time because it has little poems, but then I forgot. I have a really quick one I can read. Is that okay?
Yeah,
because if you said no, I would be fine. I wouldn't cry. Just FYI. But I just was like, can I do this? And of course, it's a leading question. This is called Close the Door, or Closed Door. Closed Door. And the reason I picked this is because my cat was not liking my closed door earlier. It says, let me in, 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 let me, hello. I did not expect an answer. I did not expect an entrance. I did not expect this room to be so unbelievably dull. So, goodbye. How many of us have done that where you they want in, you open it, they come in, and then they leave? That didn't happen this time. Yeah, exactly. They just want to make sure you're still alive, maybe. Like, or just, because the door is closed, I need to see what's on the other side. And now I've seen it, so I'm leaving. Exactly. Donna Maria, exactly.
My goats are always putting their heads on the outside of the fence. The grass is always
Oh,
greener on the
right.
other side of
That's
the
a good
fence.
example of that. Exactly. Your beagle knows that poem too. Oh my gosh. Bonnie, did you see the beagle I had? The beagle, I don't know if you saw it or not. You were here at the beginning, I think, but I showed this cute little beagle that was part of my mom's collection. I think Tammy liked the story about the goats. I had this for sale for $8. Little beagle. The stone critter. Oh, I showed that. I got that out of my mom's collection. We had a beagle. I think I told you, Bonnie, when I was in high school. Her name was Tiffany. Oh, Alexa thinks I'm talking to her. So I want to hear about more. I want to hear more goat stories, Sabrina. More goat stories.
Oh, I can tell you plenty of goat stories.
Yeah, think about it. Yeah, I would love that. Do you
I'll
have
have to start selling them.
do you have mini goats or regular size goats?
Regular size goats.
Regular size.
They're
That's the
Nubian.
technical term for it. Regular.
Regular.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's when I get more comfortable. That's what happens. Spirit junkie. What happens? I think Picasso Cat knows that side of me. Maybe Sabrina does too. I don't even know what you're referring to, but it doesn't matter because it's true. I'm not even going to need to defend that. And no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Take it. Just hopefully it comes across in a nice way and not, somebody who understands me gets it, I guess. So nice of you to join us, Tammy. So I don't get to watch you as often as I would like. Thank you. So are you, Donna Maria. Thank you. Thank you. I always tell my partner John. I used to call him boyfriend, but just we're older than that. So thank you guys. I always tell him, look, if I ever say something and it rubs you the wrong way, or you don't like it, or if it's mean, or it's just not working for you, please let me know. I don't ever want to, hurt anybody or anything like that. So that's how I am. He's usually like, no, I'm fine. It's fine. But he's very tolerant too. So
yeah.
But sometimes you need your partner to keep you.
Are.
Yeah, you need your partner to kind of keep you in check. I mean, that's what I think, and because you bring out the best in each other, and if somebody's in a mood and you need to say, hey, might want to think about what you're saying or something. That's part of the best part, I think, of having a partner in life, kind of just helping you not only bring out more good, but like keep you in check when things are not so great. Yeah. What do you think, Sabrina? Getting tired? Sleepy?
No, I think I need to empty my bladder.
Yeah, that's usually what it is. That's the cutoff.
I know. I need to go see someone
Or
about it.
no, I think it's normal, probably for your size and how much you're drinking. The boxed wine.
I do drink a lot.
The boxed wine kind of gets to you.
I've never drank boxed wine.
I know. I'm not sure I have either. I'm sure I've been to like places where they had it, but I'm not much of a wine drinker anyway.
I have drank wine. I mean,
yeah.
That's if I do drink, I drink wine.
Yeah, I think Apple said, we were talking about boxed wine in another chat. She said it's a juice box for adults.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, which email do you want, Kitty? I don't know. I think maybe yours. Did I get? Well, we put in both. Let's put in both our emails. I'll do it real quick.
Oh, here. I'll put it in real quick. Or you put yours in, I'll put mine in.
Okay.
That way it's all in there.
Yeah. I know Donna Maria is probably going to try to beat us to it. I knew it. Okay. She beat me. Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for asking, Kitty. Thank you for being here. It's awesome. I thought of a question earlier to ask the chat. Now I can't think of it. Oh, well. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And again, you have many choices of things to watch and things to do. And we're just so happy that you spent some time with us. We appreciate it very much. And we'll continue to try to bring a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of, relationship kind of talking back and forth, and some beautiful items for you to consider. And
and what do you guys think of this?
Ooh, that is gorgeous. I wonder what's happening there.
That's what I'm wondering too.
By Picasso Cat.
I mean, this little one
Yeah.
looks like an angel.
Yeah.
Looks like there's wings on the back.
Right.
And I think this one has wings. Isn't that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, or some sort of ethereal, like, surrounding thing. But then the ladder. Yeah.
I'm not seeing wings.
Yeah, the ladder, and are they sprinkling something on the female figure?
I don't know.
Interesting. A pixie, maybe. Yeah, pixie could be sprinkling dust or something like that. Yeah, I loved your nail color. Really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I love that kind of. Is it a brooch?
It is a brooch.
Pin back.
There's no markings.
Oh. Yeah, I like to think it's fairy dust too. That's neat. And I love a circular design like that too. Really neat.
Yeah.
Instead of oval. Yeah, maybe she's sitting in a chair and that's the back of the chair. That could be it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like they're out in the forest.
Yeah. Yeah, because the trees and little horizon there. Yeah, it's very different. No, she didn't show it. She was just. I mean, she wasn't offering
showing it soon. I just got it yesterday, and I'm trying to figure out what the scene was.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very 3D.
Oh, look what Kathy says. That's an idea. Baby died and wants his mother to join him, but the father's trying to bring her back. Oh, maybe. Yes. It's hard to interpret sometimes, but we have different interpretations. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering, is it a carved stone? Sometimes that's hard to tell too, or if it's composite or.
It looks like a stone, but it's very 3D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes those are really hard to research and get the full story.
Yeah.
But that's part of what we do. We do our best and we get better as we go.
I'm probably going to bring it to Sunday sale.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a nice tease.
Yeah. So be at Sunday sale.
That's okay, Kitty. We all share here. We all have our lives, and it's not all peaches and cream, Yeah,
oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Kitty.
Yeah, definitely fairy vibes. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Well, go and empty that bladder of yours and feel refreshed and enjoy the rest of your night, Sabrina.
I will.
And same with all of you.
Make some haul videos and stuff.
Oh, good. Yeah, I have an unboxing to do. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes, I do too. I have a couple.
Great.
Wow. All right. Well, you guys, thank you again. I appreciate
you
being here, just like LeAnne said. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time, right back here. Okay. All right.
So look for
Good
that.
night, everyone.
Look for that brooch on Etsy. Donna Maria is saying she found it on Etsy.
Oh,
Might
what did you look under?
help get you. Yeah, see you on Sunday, and then Sabrina's channel tomorrow.
What did you look under, Donna Maria?
Noelle's on. Thanks for letting us know, Kathy. BAS relief brooch.
Okay.
Nice. Good night, Bonnie.
Good night.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.